Welcome to 5 Minute Fact, the podcast that turns curious questions into quick, mind-blowing answers. I am NUR AINUN, and today's episode is called Why Indonesians Are Always Late and Why It's Not Laziness. In the next few minutes, you will discover the surprising history, psychology, and cultural science behind Indonesian famous rubber time, otherwise called it jam karet. Ready? Let's live life in. First, let's go back in time. Way before smartwatches and Google Calendar reminders. In traditional Javanese and many other Indonesian cultures, time was not measured by clocks, it was measured by nature, the roster crow, the position of the sun, the call to prayer. Anthropologists call this task-oriented time instead of clock-oriented time. As long as the rice was planned or the meeting eventually happened, the exact minute didn't matter. The famous Indonesian philosopher and artist Sujiwo Tejo unquote in the ways time is money. In Indonesia, time is relationship. Arriving a bit late but warm, smiling, and ready to connect is often seen as more respectful than being perfectly on time but cold and rushed. Second, science backed this up. In the 2050, American anthropologist Edward T. Hall divided the world into two types of culture. 1. Monarchic culture. Germany, Switzerland, the US, time is linear. Schedules are scarce. One thing at a time. 2. Polychronic culture. Indonesia, Latin America, most of Africa, and Middle East, many things happen at once. Human relationship trump the clock. Studies are recent as 2023 in the Journal of Cross-Cultural Psychology show that people in polychronic cultural experience lower daily stress from small delays. Their brains literally treat 15 minutes late as normal flexibility, not a failure. But here's where it gets interesting. In 2025, Indonesia is changing fast. A 2024 Langdell survey of 10,000 young Indonesian professionals found that 72% now say they actively fight jam karet when dealing with international clients or remote work. Companies like Gojek and Tokopedia even run internal campaign called Time is Respect to train employees to be on time for game meetings. So we are living in hybrid era. We still value relationship and flexibility at weddings or family gatherings, but we are learning to switch and Swiss time. When the Zoom link says 9 o'clock am sharp, the takeaway being late it's not always laziness or disrespect. Sometimes it is conscious of culture and psychology wired into us. The trick is knowing when to strike the rubber and when to snap it back. So, next time someone say Indonesians are always late, have the full story, history, anthropology, psychology, and that's of modern reality. Okay, thank you so much for listening to this episode of 5 Minute Fact. If you enjoyed it, share it with one friend who chronology 20 minutes late. They will thank you for the scientific advance. This is NUR AINUN signing off. See you in the next episode.